The sun just came up. How am I gonna do this? So, I am a digital baby. I was born in the digital era. I've always had technology in my life. Not once do I remember a single day without technology. Which is why in the notes for my TV, I can have it on as background noise if I start getting anxious, because complete silence does bring me anxiety. It's part of the reason why it is a must for my night, which is why it's etched into the rules. In full honesty, I almost didn't do this because last night I thought it was an amazing idea, and then I woke up this morning and remembered it like 30 minutes after I woke up and was like, I don't want to do that. I want to see how long I can last. Not only in the silence, but as well as for this challenge. I did rest up a little bit after our breakfast. Was tired and didn't really want to do anything. I did read a little bit, which was nice. It was fun. It was cute. But then I started petting Azar and I got extremely tired. So I rested my eyes. Quite literally, I rested my eyes. And at some point, I fell asleep. How do I know I fell asleep? Because I had the weirdest ass dream where the person who's not home right now came home specifically to throw away the tea I had in the fridge. I have things to do today, so it's not all that bad. Like I said, it's 9:17 and I almost took a nap. So, I mean, I took like a 5-minute nap. So that's already there. But the whole situation of me napping and stuff, I'm gonna be honest, I have lasted longer than I thought I would. And it's not a situation of self-doubt. I don't doubt that I can do this. I doubt my anxiety can do this. And I got a snack purely because it is almost 3 hours after I ate and I will not make it to lunch. And I usually eat earlier than that. I just wanted to wait until the sun came up to start filming. So this morning, when everything was silent, a part of me for like 5 to 10 minutes was thinking, okay, so my anxiety may start kicking up and I'm gonna have to turn on the TV. But I resisted and it turned out to be a very peaceful silence. Now I know at nighttime that is not going to be the case because I've done that before and it has never gone well. So I'm just not even going to attempt that. During the day, it's actually pretty nice. I don't know how editing's gonna go because I'm gonna be there for at least like an hour or two just sitting and editing. So I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm showing you most of day one, maybe. Depends on how editor me feels. Basically, day one, you figure out what's going on, what to do. And then a few days later, you realize you're bored because you've been constantly doing the same cycle over and over and over again. At some point, you have to question, when does a routine no longer be a routine and just insanity? I changed into something more comfortable because I heard through the grapevine, aka while I was at the store, that the temperature today is going to be very nice. A little bit more on the cooler side, which is exactly how I need it to be doing this. Around the beginning / middle of last year, I tried to plant my own garden, but my mental health was shut. I would barely go outside. I tried putting these inside and then I was going to transfer them outside. The only one that truly made it was the beans. And even then, I just let Mother Nature take care of the beans. I didn't do anything to the beans. I think we should start seeing growth within the first or second week of planting these. So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna do that after I do some research on how to grass move in an area ready to plant. Because I don't plan on using bins or anything. I want to put them in the ground. Now, in a few days, I'm actually going to go to basically a place where you can go and pick strawberries. They're really cute and cool. I'll definitely get a little bit of footage, but it's not going to be so much where you know where it's at. Yes, gatekeeping. Girl Boss Gaslight gatekeep. Purely because it would expose where I am. Anything that exposes where I live, where I am, you're not seeing. Simple as that. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. If you know where it's at, you know where it's at. If you say it in the comments, I'm gonna have to delete the comment. Just how it is, love. So we're gonna go prepare a bed. Now, everything that I've seen, it's fertilizer, dirt. I don't have that. I've got dirt. I don't have fertilizer. So we're gonna have to make do with what we got. I'm just gonna see how it goes. I have a shovel somewhere. I'm gonna grab the shovel, and then I gotta find my planting tools. But I'm gonna dig an area and see how it is. I'll show you guys. It is most definitely less, but I got around a 2x1 square rectangle before it got so hot that I realized I need water. I am sweating so hard. It's usually so hot that the moment I step outside, I need to come back inside. My body temperature is bad, but I'm gonna get it done today. The thing you saw in the foreground while I was in the background, that's Nelly Bell. Now we have a shed. It's pretty far away. It's a little far away, so I used Nelly Bell to get to the shed because I thought they put the gardening tools back in the shed. They did, but I wasn't 100% and I did not want to walk that. And because of that, I got bit by a fire ant. Yeah, just like, bitch, I thought you were talking about a snake. She said, why do you smell so dusty? This, and like 2 hours later, is the hottest it's going to get today. I chose the hottest time of day to do this because the moment I'm done, whether that be planting or not, the moment I'm done, I get to come back inside, rest for a few minutes, and then I get to editing. And editing is one of those things where I can just turn off my brain and just do it. I've only been on my phone to research things. I looked up the video on how to do it and realized that these people don't really help. We haven't had the grass cut, so there's plants out there that are like smacking at my legs and it actually hurts. My legs are itchy. They hurt. Let me rephrase it. I didn't get bit. I almost got bit by an ant. I'm gonna rest for a few more minutes and then I'm gonna go back and get at it. The reason that I'm using Nelly Bell is because I'm a fat ass, but I can walk the distance. It's perfectly fine. It's just so hot that I know I will have to sit down for at least like 20 minutes if I were to do this without Nelly Bell. I know it's a little hard to see, but right there is how far I want it to come out. And there's one all the way over there. It is hidden, essentially. It's all the way over there. You see that? That is an ant. Sorry. You see that? That's an anthill. And it's somewhere in front of the anthill. That's how long I want it to be. And you see how the dark the dirt is? That is all the moisture. Over here, it got dried out like a raisin. Or a lot quicker than I thought. I just know I have to rest for a good few minutes because my legs are starting to give out. I just looked it up and apparently it's a lot easier to get up grass and weeds when the dirt is wet. Little snake looking thing over there, that is the hose. It comes out pretty far. I can't guarantee if this is actually going to work or not. That's about all I can do for right now. My skin feels sticky. I'm hot. I accidentally broke my skin. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it today or not. I don't think I will be able to. I have around like half, give or take, done. And if I don't get it done today, that is perfectly fine. I'm sorry, I'm shaking. I've spent like a little over 2 hours on it. My back hurts, my legs hurt, I'm hot, my skin is like pulling and itchy. And before anyone says, I could have had that done by now. Okay, well, I'm not you. I get hot easily. I'm out of shape and I don't normally go outside. So give me a minute. It's been about 2 to 3 hours since you last saw me. And I took a shower because I'm not going to go to bed feeling like I just rolled around in honey. I was so sticky. I changed for like the 50th time today. I am so tired. So tired. That's fantastic. I have nothing for that day. Or that one. Or that one. Now I have to go play search and hunt for the last bits of footage. Yay! I'm gonna go ahead and make a folder for this video. Okay, there's that. Since today has a lot more footage. I don't know what that was about, but I was showing off food in this vlog. And I know for a fact this vlog has absolutely nothing to do with food. Why are we playing Ghost Town? Editor me, you got that? What? Got what? Alright, I'm gonna go before I piss off editor me. Now, currently, I'm making a layout for my crochet. I'm also writing down the directions to make it. So right now, I'm just planning out what it's going to look like. And then I'm going to go and get a few more books. I need more reading materials. Now, I am going to go on social media for like 5 minutes to check and see what books I was wanting, because I can't remember. Didn't write them down either. And then I'm gonna get them. Hi, little update. There's actually a lot more books than I thought. I don't plan on going past 10 o'clock. I was on my phone for 11 hours and 29 minutes. Today, I was on my phone for 3 hours and 52 minutes. For all my devices, yesterday, my screen time was 14 hours and 6 minutes. Today, it is 6 hours and 13 minutes. Cutting down my screen time by like half is still amazing, despite it being so much. I took Nox to the dog park, and she actually did really well. I got a little weary because somebody else came. Nox was doing extremely well, like extremely well. I started doing a little bit of recall training at home. She didn't really hear my recalls. She heard me a few times, especially when I had her on the leash right next to me. We weren't outside of the dog park. It's a fenced-in dog park, and the person was walking past us. And I did put her on the leash just because I didn't know if they would go into the same area as us or go somewhere else. And I was weary about that because if they were coming to us, we'd have to leave. and then it took 30 minutes to finish the outline. Not the actual area itself, but I did finish the outline. I was sweating up a storm though. So my hair is a little wet. Not because I took another shower. No. Because I washed my face. I gotta learn how to wash my face better. There's an app that I found that does exactly what I've been planning on doing. Of all the clothes that I have in one place, so I can see what I have, you know? In this app, you take a picture of it, of your clothing item, and you scroll through, add the color, add the brand, how much it cost, if you remember that. Especially, which is amazing, especially if you got it for free or got it as a gift, you know, the works. But you can put more than just your clothing in it. You can put accessories. I plan on creating a different closet for all of my other items, like my content creation stuff, my pet stuff, that type of thing. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. I haven't ate since I woke up, which was like 5 hours ago. I don't plan on editing. If I edit, it's gonna be a small little tidbit. That's it. Or like shorts or something like that. Today I'm probably just gonna film, read, find some new recipes, which will require me being online, but all the app names are in the description, as well as a description of what they are. That way it's not just a, here's the apps. I've been crocheting and it's pretty quiet and it's not bad. I accidentally made this pocket too big so I can put a pin in here, I guess. Ooh. Alright, I finished this. I finished the pocket. And I also sewed this on, as well as starting to do these. But I got bored, so I stopped. A while back, I saw a TikTok where they had this, and it is expensive, but I've heard they are extremely good. I can't get it right now, but definitely the moment I can, I'm getting it. I do also have to journal, so I'm not gonna count journaling towards my screen time. Quite literally, my journaling app is on my phone. So I'm gonna talk to them. Before this continues, I only got one bit of footage, and that is because I got there a little late. I think I actually got there on time. Maybe. No, I think I was a little late. Either way, I got there, and it was jam-packed. It was the first day they opened after a good few days, because obviously they were letting more strawberries grow. But I just wanted to let you know, that way you're not like, where's the rest of the footage? I got one bit of footage. That was it. Maybe two. But that was all. I might be doing strawberry picking today. And they've had it closed for like 3 days. So the berries could grow. The device detox. It's been amazing. I'm 3 days in. And in day 2, I started thinking about changing the rules a little bit. I'm thinking about removing my TV from the social media, from the device detox, because it's cool and all, but I didn't realize, but I really heavily use my TV as background noise, which is why this would not be doable in the future. Now, a social media detox, like getting off of TikTok as much, that is amazing. I think 20 to 30 minutes a day on TikTok at most is really good. I think I'll do that. I can't exactly add YouTube into my social media detox because A, it's the only thing that keeps my TV running during the night, and I know some of you may be like, well, if you just need it to fall asleep, why do you need it to run through the night? I have, more often than not, woken up after my TV had turned off, which is crazy. The whole social media thing I can do, like, extremely. I have hobbies, yes, I do. But my main hobbies currently leave me in dead silence, which isn't exactly a problem when I'm reading, but when I'm crocheting, I'm thinking, and I'm just thinking, and I'm just thinking. But it's still enough silence that I'm like, that I got bored crocheting. I never get bored crocheting. And I would have played an audiobook, but I quite literally do not register the noise. The best way to think about it is being at someone's house and they're playing the same song over and over and over. Sorry. It has been an hour and 10 minutes of editing. And I've been playing Gym Class Heroes, Cupid's Chokehold the entire time. And while you're losing your mind, they're just zoned out or into the conversation or whatever. So while you're losing their mind, they know the music's there, but they're not paying any attention to it. It's just, dude, I'm literally a scattered brain ass bird. I looked at this website 3 days in a row. I thought it said to call before I come. It just says, call us if you're coming later. I'm gonna get ready because I don't want to get there any later than 8:30. Not because they might be picked out, purely because it's going to start getting really hot after that. Okay, I'm not sure what this is, but it definitely does not look like a strawberry plant. So Hi, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, my fingers are starting to be dyed red. I got 3 buckets of strawberries. I also got their smoothie. I do feel like I was a little out of line because I asked if they could update their instruction video. They started playing an instruction video. I got all the information I needed about the place and how to be respectful of the area, what to pick, what not to pick. But it didn't say what way we were supposed to go or what our row was. Hi. Okay, you're saying me a lot right now, but this is like day 4 of editing. I'm taking far too long to explain this, and I have a wristband on that exposes where it was. And yes, again, girl boss gaslight gatekeep because it exposes where I am. This is what I was explaining that took me like 20 minutes. This is what I didn't understand. You, right here, you're supposed to pick 2 plants. You, right here, do you pick these 2 or these 2? That's what I personally did not understand. I don't know if I told you what time I got here or what time I started. I got here at 8:50. I got back to the car at 10:30. My knees are covered in dirt. Real quick before you get to the rest of the video, that last clip, I imported an entirely different vlog. I don't know why I did that, A. B, the other footage that was supposed to be in this video wasn't even on here. I just transferred it. I don't know why I do these things. I made myself the burrito I've been wanting. Yes, this is tinfoil. And yes, I do plan on finding something that's not tinfoil to hold my burritos. Alright, so I just filmed a facade. I'm gonna have it to where I had it to where these two were in the background, and I'm going to have to figure out how to edit in a way that makes it look like I used, for the final recipe, I used the whole video. I'm gonna be using a lot of strawberries. So the final recipe is gonna be like right here. I'm gonna look at it, and then I have to like cut out, that way the video that I just filmed, I can layer it on top of, so it looks as if I just stepped back and was like, now I gotta figure out what the hell to do with all these other strawberries. As if I, like, because I plan on using a lot of strawberries. Now I have to cover these and figure out something to freeze. I'm gonna try a few different recipes, so let's get through it and try that real quick. Hi, you're at a bad angle. I'm very tired. I had to take a melatonin last night. So up until yesterday, it would mark 2 days with only going on TikTok for recipes or information like the dog crate that I plan on getting Knox for the car. And, oh yeah, it worked, by the way. And essentially, yesterday, I went on TikTok and I did mindless scrolling. I used up my 2 hours mindless scrolling on TikTok. And immediately, I saw how it affected me. And it's not just TikTok. Like with YouTube, it's fine because I'm not mindlessly scrolling. I'm actually seeking out videos that are nostalgic, comforting, you know? While things like Instagram, Facebook, you know, Twitter, that stuff, it's more targeted. So, TikTok's just the one I go on the most. And I immediately saw results. Not good results, but results. I couldn't sleep last night. I had to take melatonin to sleep last night. And I went to sleep late. I'm talking around like 12. When usually I'm going to sleep around like 10. And I noticed an increase in anxiety. My intrusive thoughts. For the past 3 days, my intrusive thoughts have been little to none. But then I did that mindless scrolling, and they did this huge spike. I don't know what it is. Definitely not good. And I didn't even realize how much time had passed until I was like, yeah, I need to go to bed. I thought I was on TikTok for like an hour. I checked my screen time, and I saw it was almost 2, and I was like, what? So I put a time limit on TikTok through my phone screen time for 30 minutes because that gives me time to find the recipe I'm wanting, get the information I'm needing, and not mindlessly scroll. And it worked. I'm definitely gonna do less chocolate, but it's good. Not sure what went through my mind, but I didn't film an outro, so this is the outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I probably suffered making it. It's been at least a month since. But that being said, do unto others as you want done to you. I will see you guys next time. I'm creating a schedule. So I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.